Welcome to 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. I'm PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm LPGA Tour player Natalie Gulbis. Today we are at LPGA International in Daytona Beach, Florida.
LPGA International has 36 holes of championship golf, perfect for all different skill levels. They have the Jones Golf Course and the Hills Golf Course. And today on the show, we're going to have superstar NASCAR driver Clint Bowyer on the show right down the road, the Daytona 500. It's going to be fun. Turn a little, turn. Hole number one here on the Hills Golf Course is a par 4, and it's a little bit of a dog leg left. Fairway is really big, so you can go ahead and rip that driver. The green is the important part here. It's narrow, starting from front to back. Pin placement's important to know here on hole number one.
I have to tell you a quick story. Sunday of Q school, I'm right about here, and I had so much adrenaline that I not only flew the pin, flew the green, and went right into the trees. That's how I started Sunday at Q school.
How's that
Obviously,
shot?
you didn't have the same level of adrenaline.
How's that shot right
Can
there?
we talk about this divot? And then this other one here? This is what not to do. Hole number 2 is a 527-yard par 5. It is wide open off the tee, so go ahead and give it a little bit more and rip it out there. Try to get home in 2. I mean, that fairway has to be 100 yards wide. Even you can hit that fairway.
All right, Natalie, we stand here on number 3. Special guest, NASCAR superstar Clint Bowyer, just kind of comes out of the woods, wants to play a hole with us all of a sudden.
Literally,
huh?
He came out of the woods.
That's the first time you ever done that?
See the outfit?
Yes.
Straight out of the woods. I think he was over doing something else. So
He's
we dragged
ready
him
to
onto
go.
the course.
Well, he's in town for the Daytona 500 this week, and, you know, it's your week, right? I mean, this is the time for you guys.
Yeah, this is our biggie, and that's the hardest thing about our sport is there's no easing into it, right? The biggest race of the year, the granddaddy of them all, the Super Bowl, so to speak, is the first race out of the gate, and we're all excited. We've had the Clash already last weekend. That didn't go very good. It went good for one guy, but the rest of us crashed out. Qualifying races, a lot going on this week. And the neat thing about this time of year for all of us racers in our industry is there's so much racing going on. It's not just the Daytona 500. You know, I have late model teams that are down the road, you know, at East Bay and Tampa, over at Volusia. There's asphalt late models racing around. These kids, there was 400 kids and quarter midgets in the infield of Daytona, you know, racing all week long. So it's just, it's a week of racing. It's the speed weeks.
And you're just hanging out playing golf while they're doing all that,
Absolutely.
Huh? It's because you're
In the rain.
in the rain, right?
With borrowed shoes.
I will talk to us a little bit about your golf. The man has a golf hole in your backyard?
Well, I think it's, when I bought the property, I am not a golfer, but I have a driving range on my property, and for me, it's more fun to mow it and keep it nice because everybody knows me. I'm an outdoors guy, hunt and fish and do all that, and they're like, Bowyer, what the hell do you have a golf course for? And I'm like, well, man, I don't know. It's there and it's pretty. I just like to keep it up. Shut up, hit your golf ball. That's what we do.
I love it.
Well, we're going to see if he's sandbagging or not, because he said he's not a golfer. He's got a golf hole at his house.
Yeah.
And
I just need
I think
to know.
you're fooling us without bringing golf clothes, because we see a golf shirt underneath your jacket.
Well,
so.
we will definitely see who the fool is as soon as I hit this ball. I need to know if you guys have warned, rented, or bought that house over there.
Well, it will be owned by you in about probably 2 minutes if you hit it. Yeah.
Some clarification, the fine print, but man, I'm looking forward to it. Love your guys' show. Will you bring me? I feel like Darth Vader in this interview here. I need some brighter clothes.
We'll bring those
we
for
can
you
do
next
that.
time.
We can handle you.
All right, lead us, Nat.
do
Go
it.
ahead and hit it. Giddy up. That's it.
Jimmy, I'm in big trouble. I don't know about you, but I'm in big trouble.
You're up, man. Oh,
Yeah!
Get down.
Look at this.
Get down, baby. Oh. That might have been
was so
too
good,
solid.
though.
That was a good shot.
What was that?
That was so good, right?
All right, it's your turn.
Did that feel like the slowest swing ever?
I don't know. I was so scared I'd close my eyes. That's what's so hard about golf. Like, when you hit it off right, it's the easiest thing in the world.
Right?
There we go. We'll play from there.
That's
Good
money
swing.
right there.
Get up a little. Sit. All right, we'll take that.
Okay.
Good job.
That's the most fun I've had on a tee in a golf course in a long time, man. In NASCAR, who's the best golfer? They're going
Best
to see this,
golfer?
by the way. They're going to see this.
And they all spend a lot of time doing it, so they all have plenty of practice. I told them they need a job, but you know, Harvick is a really good golfer.
He's
He
good.
golfs a lot. And Denny and any one of them. Kyle Larson plays a lot of golf.
He's good.
They have the Golf Guys Tour that they're pretty proud of. Have their own sponsor and stuff like that. They have a lot of fun doing it.
Harvick took a little bit of an advantage of you in a bet you were talking earlier off camera, huh?
He did. He invited me.
Stay there.
He blows left quite a bit.
Does go left, yep.
Wanted to take me golfing. First time I ever golfed. Said we needed to bet $100 a hole. All right, bet $100 a hole. Surely I can bust 50-50 on this deal. I lost $1,800 that day. Yeah.
That's being taken advantage of
That
there.
is major taking advantage of.
Give me this, Nat.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Hang on. Hang on. Not bad.
Too far.
A little deep. Couldn't be short. NASCAR guys can't be short.
Gosh, dead
Good.
straight.
Good. Want to finish it? Tap it in? I would
Sure.
give it to you. You know, Kevin Harvick would be mad if we gave you that, though. We got to make you finish it.
Good job. So the only thing I can say is I'm going to have to get you two in a race car.
I'd love to.
We
I've
are
never been in a
going
race car.
to have to make this thing even.
I'd love to be in a
And
race
it's
car.
clearly not even on a golf course.
At least we didn't take money away from you like Harvick.
Harvick.
Look at him go.
Yes!
Bam! This game's easy. You got a busy week, we know.
Thanks for having me out.
Thanks for joining
the
us,
day.
man.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you so much,
you.
and good luck this season.
Thank
we'll
you.
be watching and cheering you on.
Once you retire, we got some golf lessons in
Yeah.
your future. I'm there for you, man. I'm there for you.
Sounds like a pretty good retirement gig.
Yeah.
Hole number 4 is a short dogleg right par 4. You have to be very careful with what you hit off the tee. Only hit it about 200 yards from the tee and make sure you're in the right spot, because if you're not, it's going to really set up a difficult second shot.
Go in. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hole number 5 here is a par 4. The water should not come into play unless you're a really bad slicer. The fairway bunker on the right might. Now your approach shot into the green. There's a big bunker on the left, but big area for your tee ball. Pretty good sized green. Hole number 5, you can get it.
Hole number 6 is a 382-yard par 4. It is a huge dogleg. You really have to pay attention to how much of that water hazard you're going to take off. So pick your target, make sure you can carry it, because it's a tough hole.
Hole number 7 here on the Hills Golf Course. The members describe this hole as the easiest par 5 in Volusia County. Problem is, it's a par 3. Tight green, huge bunker to the left. Has to be one of the more difficult holes on this golf course.
Oh, good shot.
Spin it, baby.
Wow. Wow, that was impressive.
Come on.
That could be the best bunker shot I've ever seen you hit. You going left of the bunkers or right?
I haven't decided. I'm going to see where you go.
You know you're going left of them. You've never laid up in your life.
Look at that. Did you aim it over there?
Of course.
Wow.
It's shorter from there.
Did you see that animal just jump where your ball just landed?
No.
Something just jumped in the water. Don't get to that bunker. Should be all right, huh?
Yeah.
Right in the middle of it.
Good hole, huh?
Yeah.
This is a good golf course for you because it's really wide off the tee.
It is wide
And
off
then
the
you
tee.
have to be real careful with where you hit your approaches.
All right, now 250 into the wind, a little wet. Even I am not going to try that.
Too much trouble up there.
Yeah, especially with that pin, the way that it sits here.
Yeah,
You know
take
what
it
I
up
mean?
the right side, get a good angle.
Thinking golf course here, huh? Should be good right there.
just plugged. They must have got a lot of rain. You know, yesterday we said, oh, Florida in January,
Yeah, right.
Now it feels like we're playing in the winter.
Steep, giddy up. Give me a
Good shot.
bounce.
That was a heck of a divot. This thing is like, what is that?
Called ball on the green perfect is what it's called
I
right
mean,
there. Putting for birdie.
That's like a foot-long sandwich from Subway.
Lots of dreams lost Q
Oh.
school, I'm sure, on this hole, right?
I can say one of the hardest weeks.
Did you hit it? Good one.
Thank you for the read.
Couple ways to make par. Finishing up the front nine here. Hole number 9 is a par 4, long from all the way back from the members' tees, about 360. Fairway is really wide. A little bit of water on the left, but you should be able to go ahead and rip that driver. Nothing crazy up there around that green. Finish up your front 9 with a birdie.
Starting off the back 9 here at LPGA International is a 371-yard par 4. Be careful, that bunker is 240 yards, so it's definitely in play.
Hole 11 here is a par 4, slight dog leg to the right. There is water down the left side off the tee, but the cool thing about this hole is definitely the approach shot. Bunkers guard this green everywhere. The green's a little bit elevated. You need to focus on this second shot to be able to make par on hole 11. Get up a little.
Good shot. I like that there's water and trouble on every hole.
Every hole.
You cannot not pay attention. It really forces you to put a premium on
Tournament
course
golf would be
management.
stressful at LP.
Hole number 12 is a 163-yard par 3, a little bit elevated. You gotta take the right club here. Short's no good, long's a tough up and down. Just pick a good club and focus on that.
All right, now we're to hole number 13, and man, is it a tough one. 170-yard carry off of this tee to carry the marsh right here. The more you move back, blues and blacks, it even gets harder. The tee shot is the key on this hole. Slicers, it's kind of tight down this left side. Too far left.
Hole number 14 is a 502-yard par 5. Very generous off the tee, but very narrow with your second shot unless you're going for it in 2, so be careful with that second shot.
Picturesque par 3 here, number 15, with the palms and the pines surrounding the green complex. Uphill from the tee here, so take a little more club. Bunkers are to your left, but pretty large green here on hole number 15. I hit it.
It's good, though.
I hit it.
Oh, good birdie.
Not bad.
Let's finish up the last 2 holes at LPGA International.
More to come on 18 holes. Welcome back to 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. Today we are at LPGA International in Daytona Beach, Florida, and Nat, you have played this golf course many times back in your younger days, and first of all, we both love it. We're on a 16th hole. We've talked about how good it is all day, but 16 looks like a difficult par 5 to me.
It actually isn't.
No?
No, it's probably
Some
one of
give?
the easiest holes on the golf course. It's
wow.
actually a birdie hole after we've had a couple tough ones, but it's easy to believe that every hole is going to be tough, but they actually do give you a little bit of a breather. 530-yard par 5, wide open off the tee, pretty accessible for a long player, and a hole to make birdie. So let's make birdie.
Explain though to the people, you're coming down the stretch, you're trying to get your tour card, and I know you kind of got yours somewhat easy, but getting to 16, 17, and 18, I don't care if you have a cushion, it's still scary, right?
It's scary all the way up until the ball's in the hole, and it's for sure you've signed your card. It was the hardest week of my career.
Yeah. How many years ago was that for you?
18 years ago.
Wow.
And the hardest part was preparing for it and just the stress of every single round. Now I think it's 6 rounds.
Yeah.
When I played it, it was 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was the toughest week by far.
It's kind of like the stress of playing me every day.
It
right?
is, like
Yeah.
just not even close.
All right, Nat, I got you for the season this year. You want to try to get a little of your action back?
Yep, same way that Clint and Harvick played.
All right.
100 a hole.
Not only did you pipe it down the middle, but a piece of mud came off your club and hit me right between the eyes.
That's perfect.
I swear I'm not making that up.
We'll check the tape for that.
Busted,
Good
huh?
swing. Do you generally like to play courses that have wide fairways?
Well, who doesn't?
I
Yes. I don't like the stress of like placing shots. I like to hit everything hard.
Uh-oh.
You're all right. You're gonna be
Hang
right
on.
at that bunker. You'll be fine. I'm gonna lay up twice in one round on par fives. I know you don't believe me, but oh, I might have laid up in the water. that's
No,
right by
you're
you.
fine.
Yep. Little right. That's all right. Little wind. Oh, you hit it right through the wind. No wind. Oh, by far the best shot of the day right there. That was solid. But here's a good question for you. When you're playing on a tour, how much do you pay attention to those other players' shots?
No, it has to be a player that I know them and their game really well, like Stacy Lewis or Paula Creamer, where I know what kind of shots they're hitting. But otherwise, no. I can't read other players' shots or know what they hit or.
And I hit it harder. I think you saved me there.
You know, if you're using a different type of golf ball than me, and even though you're hitting an 8-iron,
Yep.
you know, I know how my ball reacts in the wind. Why am I going to play it off of yours? Like, I have to know my game better to know, unless it's a player that I really know their game well.
If I wasn't watching you hit that shot, I'd have hit one less club though. You're gonna break for me? Oh,
Ooh, ooh.
man.
You are still away. Worst 3 things you can hear in golf.
Oh, well done.
Oh, it's like
Yeah,
now all I have to do
gave
is
it to
2-putt.
you. Man.
Just so you don't feel bad.
Easy birdie.
So you don't feel bad
easy
about giving it to
birdie.
me.
I hear you. All right, let's go finish up the back 9. Welcome to the 19th hole, presented to you by Tito's Handmade Vodka. And we sit here on the patio here at LPGA International. And this show's all about you, Nat. I mean,
Look,
right?
look at that. See those grass clippings back there?
Yep.
LPGA.
All about
This is,
you.
this
know,
is
it's all
home,
about
home
you.
for us on tour.
Well, my first time here, incredible place. 36 holes here at Jones Golf Course and a Hills Golf Course. We played the Arthur Hills Golf Course, but we actually caught one little chilly day in Florida. It's never chilly. We got 80 yesterday, gonna be 75 tomorrow. We catch one in the middle, but I think that was kind of your idea. You make it a little tougher. You're kind of
I
a
wanted
grinder.
you to get to see it with a little bit more elements to it.
Yeah, it did, because it's a beautiful place. So you played tour school there. I rarely see Natalie get a little emotional, but she was a little emotional on 18, going back 18 years ago, weren't you?
Knowing that I had a chance to get my LPGA Tour card and then being able to fast forward 18 years, now what that hole represented for me and getting my LPGA Tour card and you know what it's opened up for me to be able to play golf all over the world and have the experiences, it was because I got my tour card right here. So it was really, it's been a really special day.
You talked about you had 5-iron in, and if that shot went awry and you ended up not getting your card, who would have known what happened in your life? It could be completely different, right?
It could be completely different.
Yeah, but people can come out. That's the cool thing. You could come out and hit that same shot Natalie Gulbis hit on 18.
Thank
you know,
goodness I made contact
in tour
with
school,
that ball.
right? So, but I think that's cool here. So you can play LPGA International. They do have memberships here. You can live here. You know, it's a great, obviously, community here from that side of it. Or stay and play wise. You know, if you're coming to Daytona Beach, you can stay down on the beach. They have packages with the hotels and stuff where you can come here and play 36 holes of golf. And wow, I mean, just really good 36 holes of golf too.
And no cooler than this week. We've got the Daytona 500,
speaking
NASCAR
of.
being here.
Yeah.
And we had a special guest today.
Yeah. Clint Bowyer was one of my favorite guests that we've ever had on the show. The guy had energy from the time he walked in the golf shop. He was funny. Thanks to Clint Bowyer and his whole team, Bob Gorman and from Cometic and everybody for allowing Clint to come out and play a hole with us.
On a major week for him.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this is a huge, huge week for him.
It is
too.
a huge week for him. So thank you to all of them because it was a true pleasure to have him on the show. It was a lot of fun. And thank you for bringing me out here to a place that means a lot to you. And again, if you guys get an opportunity to come out here, you can play here. You can package it with a vacation to Daytona Beach. which is amazing. And you're not going to get two better golf courses than you have out here.
Yeah,
right?
a challenging championship golf course, what we played today, and a little bit more of a friendlier golf course
Yep.
where you can make a lot of birdies.
Really, really good. And also, we want to thank all of you for watching us this week on 18 Holes.